Now, Isaiah Sharp with the Idaho News 6 forecast.
I can personally say I had a wonderful time hanging out at Dairy Days today. On top of that, too, the ice cream, absolutely phenomenal, no matter where you get it from. And conditions are going to be looking all right, a little bit cooler than what we expected. Right now, sitting at 81 degrees, but going into the next couple of days, we aren't even going to get close to 80s because a cool down is on the way. We do have some more wind moving on in. I know it says 7 miles per hour, but you can see the trees kind of rustling off into the background. That's because we actually have some thunderstorm activity passing on through. It's not going to have too much of an impact over the Boise area. This yellow box that you see here is a special weather report for the region, but most of these storms are expected to just pass us to the north. You can kind of see the direction where that's going to be going on through. So not too much rain activity for the main Treasure Valley or our corridor, but really going to see a bit more activity over Baker City and the Grand. That's where these storms are expected to pass on through the region. But there are some chances of showers moving on into this weekend. Take a look. McCall and Cascade going to get a little bit of activity on Friday. Very light chances of showers for the Treasure Valley region. Only isolated storms. Can't really pinpoint exactly where these showers are going to pass on through. And take a look. We might actually see a potential of some June snow. Yes, at some of the higher elevations, mostly 6,000 feet plus. We'll have a little bit of activity over the top of Oregon as well. But it looks as though Treasure Valley going to be staying fairly dry. Only a 20% chance of showers truly over our region. But let's show you where the cool temperatures are coming from. This low pressure system right here, this purple pinkish circle that you see on your screen, is going to bring in lots of rain to the Pacific Northwest, Seattle, Portland, Eugene, and Medford. Not going to bring any showers into us, but it's going to do one of two things. First off, it's going to drop those temperatures. We're not going to see anything above about 65, 66 degrees expected on Saturday. So if you pack the jackets away for winter, you might want to break out one or two going into this weekend. It is expected to be fairly cool. The other thing that it's going to do is going to start to kick up those winds. So you might expect a little bit of gusty conditions moving on into our region. But quickly after Saturday, Sunday, warmer temperatures are going to roll on into our region. Should be back into those 80s by Tuesday and 90s by Wednesday. The weekend, though, not going to be the case. 70s across the board expected, but mostly clear skies throughout the day. Higher chances of storms up into those mountain ranges. You can see those thunderstorms starting to develop a little bit, but 59 over in McCall. 60s in some areas and 70s a majority of the region. Your McCall extended forecast, man, it is going to be a chilly Saturday at 51 degrees and a high chance of storms passing on through the region too. Those temperatures will sit into the 50s for the weekend, but warm quickly into the 70s by Tuesday. Wednesday, we're going to see some 60s down here in the Treasure Valley region going into Saturday. Remember, this is the second day of summer, which is pretty impressive to see as cool of conditions as we're going to get, but skies are going to clear out really nicely going into the start of the work week, and temperatures rising into the 70s. And fingers crossed, because going into Wednesday, we'll see 90s return. Hopefully Thursday is a sign of things to come going into next weekend. This weekend, make sure to stay warm.